It's this person. I just
Yeah, no, man, no.
confused.
Just, no. Nope, nope.
What's going on, y'all, man?
All right, we can
What's
hear
up,
you
Deelo?
now. What's
Can hear
up,
you
man?
now.
And look me in my face.
You sound a little. Can you hear him, Johnny? You sound a
Pretty,
little.
pretty quiet. Yeah,
Yeah, a little low.
that's better.
Yeah,
Let me see. Hold on. What about now? Better?
A lot better. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I got a lot of stuff to do.
Okay.
And I got this program tomorrow. So if y'all just care to even give a damn, let me turn myself down. I can hear myself pretty loud. So basically, a Black History program tomorrow is at 8:15, 8:45, and 1:45. We do 2 showings so parents can come. But we don't really publicize it to parents because we don't have the space for it. So it's really for the kids. We live stream it on Facebook. And them do that. So I got that tomorrow. And then March 28th is a Saturday. There's like this, it's called a Champions Choice Showcase. So it's basically kind of like where all of our campuses go to the high school and it's kind of like recruitment to get kids back into our district by saying what other campuses offer. So like my campus is like mass communications. Another campus is a leadership campus. Another one has robotics. Another one has this and this. So it's kind of like recruitment. So
Okay.
for that, they have fine arts doing like basically showcasing fine arts like as small on like mini stages doing stuff, and I have 2 groups going, and I'm finna send messages to parents of kids that are performing tomorrow and get my kids from last year to perform again, but I haven't met with them, so I need to. So between this next week and we got spring break, and then the week we come back, which is that Saturday, so I really got 2 weeks to work with these kids. Now granted, they've performed before, so it's nothing to get them together. It's just messaging their parents, say, hey, are you willing to bring your kid on that Saturday so I can work with them the rest of this week? Because I ain't teaching shit next week. We just got done with the program tomorrow, and spring break next week. Man, y'all ain't finna learn shit. We ain't trying to. I'm finna just pull certain kids and we just get stuff going. And then
Spring break like in a couple days next
So,
week,
like, spring-
or it's
so,
the
like-
week after.
the week after next week. So next week we
Okay,
got school,
okay.
then it's spring break, then we come back, and then that performance is that Saturday. So there's that, and then I'm in the midst of planning my spring showcase that should have been done a year ago because I got other responsibilities. Like when I tell you, nigga, this is the binder that I use when I do programs. This is from my Hispanic Heritage program back in 2021, and I always write it in here. So that's like the winter program of 23, program of 24, 20. You know, so I'm planning it, and then we're doing a black light show. Y'all know how black lights work, where you gotta have the fluorescent stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's buying the black lights because the stage we're performing at doesn't have that capability, so we gotta buy some. So it's buying that, getting all the items together, getting the music together, doing all that shit. It requires a program, and that's sometime gonna be in May. But before that, our counselor is District 13, which is she's a state representative basically for our district, and she wants some of our kids to perform at the Capitol April 10th. So you got Black History tomorrow, showcase on the 28th of March, Austin trip at the Capitol on April 10th, and then my spring program in May. And I'm just like, and that's not counting regular class. You know what I'm saying? So, and then keeping up with the podcast, and not saying all this is just stacked up on stuff. It's just doing all these things, and the nigga be.
I mean, at least I don't know if it's true, but it sounds I'm assuming you enjoy it, or you wouldn't be doing it all.
It's not that I don't enjoy it. I enjoy every aspect. It's just things are stacking up at the same time when they normally don't. Like the showcase was new as of last year, so it's not new to me. It's just when we were told about it. We knew it was happening, but back in November, they told our director that it would be pushed to the principals, meaning your principal would say, hey, my campus is going to go and have the music teacher do this, blah, 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 right? So under our direction, it was the principal is going to decide if their campus want to do it. Fast forward to February, mind you, this shit in March, at the end of March. Fast forward to like end of January, they told my finance director, hey, we need elementary performances. And you asking us at the last minute. Now, if you don't know what programs are in the springtime, bands are doing concerts, they're doing UIL competitions, they're performing, their schedule's already booked. So you're asking us to do shit last minute. And these coming from people way up there that don't give a damn about fine arts. 2, don't know what go on. So it's like you're asking us to do this. And here's the crazy part. If we don't do it, y'all think we're not doing nothing, and then y'all try to cut our funding. But you asking us what looks like a month and a half away has been booked since fucking August. Like when I have my lead meeting with all the leads, we put our calendar in. We have our meeting in April for next year, from August to December of next year of after so basically fall 26. So we're planning calendars a whole season in advance. So when you ask us to do stuff, it's like, bro, we got shit already lined up. And then if we say no,
that's crazy.
Then you want to cut our budget and say we're not doing nothing that showcases the fine arts. Where it's like, you get where I'm going. So it's shit.
I get you. I got you.
Yeah,
what
man,
up,
there's
BJ?
a lot going on.
What's up, BJ?
You there?
BJ, I saw a smoke and I saw a puff, and BJ just staring at the screen. So I don't know. Maybe
he blinking. I can't hear him though.
See,
there he is.
I mean, you was talking. I ain't want to.
No, he
interrupt what you was saying.
He asked you at the end. You good.
He asked, I wouldn't. Okay, I guess I didn't hear that part.
He said, "What's up, BJ?" And you was just like,
"What's good, bro?" Yeah, I didn't hear that part.
Man.
Yeah, man.
You good?
I'll be alright though.
I'm trying to be good. I went to the doctor again today for the same thing, man. Starting to scare me a little bit. I ain't been to the gym in like 20 days.
Damn.
And it's getting to my mental game.
Hey.
So
hey, nigga, I be.
Yeah, it ain't that kind of sickness. It's like it's a chest pull muscle crap.
Man.
She told me 2 to like 2 to 8 months or something it could take to. That's a long time, man.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
2 to 8 months.
8 months
of what?
To can't like be getting better. But then she says I can still go to I can do all my normal stuff. Like she's like, why aren't you going? I said I ain't been to the gym. She's like, why aren't you going to the gym? I said because it's just kind of hurting. She's like, no, you still should be going to the gym. Been at Lou's work, and I'm like, well, that seems counterproductive. But she's the one with the degree, like we talked about. So I guess that's the person I gotta listen to. She's telling me to still go to the gym. Shit. Only thing I could think of when she said that is this. That's the only thing I think of. When she said is this. Hold on. You mean, man, you can't get past that, man.
8 months
can't get past that.
I mean, you just gotta take it easy.
I mean, she said that's how long it could take to heal. It could take 2 with a lower end, but it could take that long too.
I got a doctor's appointment coming up myself. I feel like I need to ask him about my knee, just so I could even know what's going on, because my junk. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it yet, but I mean, I could tell it ain't what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's showing me signs of mid-30s.
I mean, I dislocated my kneecap when I was like a kid playing basketball. So I just think it would never been the same since then.
And my shit from doing too much. Literally, just doing too much.
Sit your ass down somewhere.
Trying to lift some fucking 95-pound dumbbells. Which I did lift, by the way. Yes, I did lift a couple times, by the way.
Was it worth it?
I don't know if it was worth it. I mean, it's worth it in my mind, you know. I lift some 95-pound dumbbells and it hurt, but then I squat 400 pounds and I'm fine. So, I mean, make it make sense. Make it make sense, man.
Squat or deadlift?
Sense. Squat.
400.
The most I've deadlifted was 3 plates on each side. That's the most I've deadlifted. So, whatever that equates to.
I don't be fucking around, bro. I was just even trying to do the hack squats today, bro.
Your squat's higher than your deadlift?
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't fuck around, bro. My knee be fucking feeling funny. I don't be wanting to do too much, bro.
Hit the fucking sleeves, bro. I
was thinking about that bitch today. Trust me.
It's just like that damn phone case. Screen protector. You know, this man went through a whole phone cycle and still didn't get the screen protector.
Man, what the hell?
He was telling me to get one. I got a whole new phone.
Granted, I don't have a screen protector as of right now, but I just got a new case.
Okay, that's what's up.
Either way,
I'm ready. Let's get hopping, man.
Let me pull up this information real quick.
Where is it at? Let me pull up my shit. What up, y'all? Episode 65. We here. Johnny, BJ, Deelo. We got a nice little show for you today. Talking about a little Pokemon, a couple Pokemon things. On the boards, looking like Resident Evil, PlayStation taking the games back to exclusive, which I think is smart. I'm hearing about people getting paid to lose games, which It's just insane. Somebody can get beat up over that, but I guess I'll save it. I guess I'll say that. And man, high guard. I need a different sound, but I don't have it ready. High guard shutting down. I need like that sad stringy music, man. Another one bites the dust.
Smallest violin.
Damn. Yeah. And then just recently, like a couple hours ago, Project Helix, the next Xbox, supposed to be shared next week at GDC. So let's get to it, man. How y'all doing? How y'all been?
Yeah, doing just fine. Trying to stay awake after losing sleep playing some World of Warcraft. The new expansion's out. Yeah, yep, exactly.
Wow.
The new expansion's out, and I've been putting some hours in.
Must have been pretty good then.
Yeah, it's I get in my swing of games, and the first like month of a WoW expansion is like the best time because everyone is like at the same level. Everyone's really trying to push, and everyone's playing really hard. It's
That's
the best
fair.
time.
When you say losing sleep, what you mean? Midnight at 1-8? What you mean? What kind of?
I think I went to bed at like 2 or 3 over the weekend a couple times.
Okay.
So it's late nights.
Okay.
Back in the day, I used to do like all nighters, but I mean, I'm almost 30. I'm almost a 35-year-old man, and we just don't do that anymore. Or at least this 35-year-old man does not do that anymore.
35, he says.
There was a time.
Be 40 in a year. Ah, man. Anyways, the realization, at least that comes with wisdom.
We hope so.
In my case, it does. I don't know about every 40-year-old or 39-year-old. In my case, it does. A lot of good life lessons, man. BJ, what's good, man?
What's good, man? How's it going?
Chilling.
Yes, sir. Gotta say, man, life been pretty good lately.
Good.
Just been going around slapping cardboard on tables, having a good time.
Oh, your cards. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Having a good time.
Winning anything? I know you getting rich. I mean, not getting rich. I know you making a little bread, but you winning anything?
I mean, not enough. I win some and lose some, but that ain't good enough in this game, man. You got to keep winning. You can't even lose once.
Damn. Okay.
But I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Just gonna keep working. We're gonna come out on top one of these tournaments.
Bet, and I'm gonna be right there in the crowd, like, "Hey, that's my boy. I told y'all, stop playing."
Yes, sir.
And then somebody might get pissed off.
Hey,
Deelo, what's good, man? I know you gave us the whole spiel, but you all right?
Yeah, man. I'm the ship is taking on water, but this ain't no new
Damn.
game. Okay.
Okay. I like that.
That's all that matter. I ain't going down with my ship because my ship ain't going down.
All
It's
right.
gonna be all right. It was just the storm that came after the calm. But we halfway through the storm, but we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like Johnny. Johnny out here till 2 a.m. playing the game. That's what I'm trying to be like. But then I'll be like, man, let me get out this game. I gotta wake up at 6:30 so I can get to the school.
Johnny, we just heard you talk about WoW. Anybody been playing anything new? Watching anything new? What y'all been playing?
Playing something old.
That's
about
what I mean. What you been playing?
Nah, I've been on that leaf green, just taking my time. Wait, what? Hold on, what is
Ain't
that?
nothing
What is
wrong
that?
with it. Ain't nothing
Hold on,
wrong
what is
with it.
that, bro? Okay,
Envy.
been
Maybe
on that
it's
leaf
envy.
green.
Maybe it's envy.
I'm just, I've been taking my time with it though, like pretty much catching everything, evolving everything as I go. Instead of going back, I'm just doing it as I go, going through. Hit the Nugget Bridge about 100 times. Hit the Nugget Bridge about 100 times. I'm having a good time with it, man. There's nothing new added to it. It's the same game it was, but hey, man, sometimes if it ain't broke, you don't fix it.
People that don't know what the Nugget Bridge is in League Green, it's basically getting paid to lose. This man is getting paid to lose.
Damn.
I did in fact get paid to lose.
Letting his Pokemon faint so he can get a gold nugget so he can cash that mug in for extra
I
2K
did.
and go do it again and again.
I got about
again.
500,000. I got about
See?
500,000.
Damn.
Yeah. I had to make sure because you can only do it once. Once you beat them, that's it. So I had to make sure that I got what I felt like was enough, and I also got tired of doing it after 100 times. So, but now I'm good. I'm gonna get to. I forget which city it is where they got the Dratini, and I'm gonna have my early Dragonite. That's one of my favorite Pokemon. So, hey, we're gonna be straight, bro. I done played that game a million times, bro. I can cheese it once or twice.
Celadon.
Yeah, Celadon, yep.
Look at that, Deelo. You impressed?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe you muted yourself and start typing. No, I'm just playing.
He said, "No, don't do him like that."
No, I ain't impressed. No, I was playing. I've been playing Grounded. I ain't gonna lie, between Grounded and Astroneer, I've been in the survival games. I put Borderlands down for a second, put Clair Obscure down for a second. Yeah, Monster Hunter, I put that down for a second because I was, episodes ago, I was on them moves like every day. So
Mm-hmm.
I gave them a break. Mainly because, like I said, I played Monster Hunter, so I already know the wash and go cycle of it. Borderlands, I got to play it before, so I know where I'm at. It's just taking a break from it. And then Clair Obscure, part of me don't want to finish it because it is good, and I'm taking my slow time. So I'm trying to, can't wait till I get to the Painted Lady because I heard so much about it.
What you like about how do you like Grounded?
It's pretty good. I mean, my main concern with survival is I feel like I get to mid game, and because I want stuff to be perfect the first time around, I be starting over. Like I want my base to
Okay.
look a certain way, but I'm not super creative enough, or I'll be looking up online like where's the best place to build a base, acting like I can't just build one and then go build another one somewhere else. I be feeling like once I plant my feet somewhere, I ain't trying to build another one. I ain't got time. Gonna put all my resources in this one base. So,
Sound
but
like
yeah,
me playing
overall I like it
Civ,
though.
boy. I say it sound like me playing Civ. Can't never finish a game. I always restart like halfway through because I feel like I messed up somewhere like 50 turns beforehand. So I just restart the whole game. Like, all right.
I think I found out, Johnny. I don't know if that was 4. I left school 3 years ago now, but I don't know if that was 4 or 5 years ago. I think when we played Valheim, I figured that survival was my favorite type of game now.
It's
So
it's a great genre. I was just thinking about when you guys were talking about Grounded, it makes me think of Valheim, and I was just
yeah,
reminiscing on our group server that we had.
yeah. That So Deelo like Grounded is enjoyable, and BJ actually got me into Grounded when he was playing it with his boys. But just the survival aspect, I don't know. I just like that type of game, and to me, it's a game that keeps you coming back. Keeps you coming back, wanting to do more. I just beat Claire Score for a second time. So that I'm up to 1, 2, 3. And then earlier today, I rolled credits on Resident Evil Requiem. We kind of gonna start there. So I'm in 3 months, 4 games. I said I'm trying to track every game I beat this year. So 4 games, 3 Resident Evil games, and then Claire Obscure. Resident Evil sold 5 million copies in the first however many days. I think it's been a week. Game is great. I know everyone on the pod doesn't play Resident Evil. I don't think anyone plays Resident Evil. I know BJ was watching me play it a little bit and has been watching some of his other boys play it, but it's just a gorgeous game. It's coming from a person who really doesn't mess with Leon, but he was on here doing this little combat stuff, and Grace is cool. The whole story and aspect of it is pretty sweet, and then the ending they really bring some stuff back for me. So it's just one of the best Resident Evils ever. It could be the best Resident Evil. I'm still impartial to 2, but it's very, very good, man. Just graphically, the fidelity of it all, the smoothness. Even I got stuck a little bit, which is frustrating, but I like that because that means it's not too easy, which I enjoy. Zombies doing crazy stuff. Of course, you got the big monsters like the tyrants. And that's not spoilers for anyone not looking for spoilers. That's just normal stuff in Resident Evil. So it's pretty cool, man. I don't know if I'm gonna do a second playthrough this soon, because it gets hard. It gets super tough. But I am gonna be playing on insanity mode. I will do that eventually. So I'll try that, and it's a really, really good game. 5 million copies sold, breaking the past Resident Evil record, and I don't know, great game. I don't know if anyone is thinking about trying it out. I would implore you guys to. I know you guys don't really mess with Resident Evil, but if there was one to try out, this would be it, man. Leon, he is doing his kicks and his usual Leon stuff, but it is what it is. Grace is kind of more like helpless, but she's not really that helpless, but she has that helpless feel. And then Leon is doing his thing and has all these weapons and doing spinning wheel kicks and shit. And some pretty cool. I wish they were showing them now. Some pretty cool. Like you get close to a monster, a zombie, and you put the gun up their throat and he's shooting through them. So it's some pretty cool gory stuff that I did not think I would like. But it's pretty cool. Even the way he holds the flashlight, he kind of puts it on his neck and holds it down like that. I was always wondering, like, what the hell is he doing? Why is he, but it's Leon being Leon doing extra shit. So talking about somebody becoming the old man, and Leon is pulling the old guard. So just doing shit like this is pretty cool. So 5 million in a copy, 5 million copies in a week. You know, some people saying the franchise is kind of iffy, getting a little stale. So BJ, I know you were saying that you even thought like game it's gonna be in a game of the year contention.
I mean, that's not a question at all. Like, I mean, it's absolutely getting nominated. I mean, obviously, I can't say if it's gonna win, but I mean, it's gonna be one of the nominations by the end of the year.
The remake, the
So I
five
don't think
this remake
I don't
is.
think there's any question with that.
This is not a remake, Johnny.
Oh, oops! For some reason, I thought this was.
No, this is not a remake. It's brand new.
Okay, I see.
Johnny
Yeah.
kind of messing up for me a little bit. Dang.
Yeah, I'm.
Hello, sound
I'm
like
so divested
Yeah,
from the.
I can't hear him.
Oh,
You can't hear Johnny?
can you hear me,
No,
Andre?
I mean, it just sounds like
Yeah, I can hear
it
you.
sounds robotic though to me. I can't hear him.
Because he can hear y'all. Can you? How does it sound for you, Deelo?
he sound.
They said both say you sound robotic, Johnny.
I don't know. I think it's them.
He said
What it is?
That man
It might
said,
be.
It might be us. You know. Let me try something.
Johnny, why don't you leave and come back
Sure thing.
in?
Yeah.
Deelo, any thoughts on Resident Evil, man? You got any?
I
I
feel
mean, I know
like-
you don't necessarily play, but
I mean, I feel like this would be a game I would get into. I just got to get into that horror-esque game of it. I don't stray away from it. It's just, I'm gonna lie, I be want to get fully immersed, and I feel like I put myself too far in. Play with
that's
the
what.
lights
Yeah.
on. Play with the lights on.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, Five Nights at Freddy's, my first time playing that mug, I was on my phone, and I said, because it was my first time trying to play it, and it was already nighttime. I said, let me try to see what this game about. I had my headphones. I had one of the best headphones at the time. Had some JBLs. I'm talking about noise cancellation. I was on. I heard something creak. I turned my phone off. I said,
Hey, that's how I be. That's how I be, bro. As soon as I hear one thump in the background, I'm done.
and I had the good headphones. I said, all right, this
Can't
ain't for
play
me.
this.
I tried.
Can't play this. I'm the same way, but I will say that I love what they did with this game. I'm very excited that this game is as good as it is because we really need to keep having these games that are re-raising the bar because we've really been getting some very subpar shit these past few years with some good shit sprinkled in there. It looks like, and I'm happy it's Capcom because they wanted the, they've been around, they OG in the game at this point, man. Been around dropping bangers my whole life, so I'm glad that they getting back to being who they were before because you hate to see some of these companies just not be able to make good games anymore like how they used to. So it's good that one of the OGs is like, we still here, we still make some of the best games you can play on the market. And I also like that, I think I said this to you the other day when we were in the Discord. I like that they gave you a taste of both worlds. They give you a taste of the fast-paced action, like you said with Leon, where it's shooting zombies everywhere. I think the part they were shooting mortars at one point, like going crazy, versus playing with what was her name?
Grace.
Grace. Okay, yeah, playing with her, and then it's kind of more slowed down. It's kind of more back in the day, where it's much more horror aspect to it. And like you said, having that helpless feeling. So yeah, I really love what they did with the game, and I hope everybody taking note because this is what we want. Like we want good games, a franchise like Resident Evil that's been around. We don't want to see it die off. Like how it looked like. I mean, I played 5 and a lot of people didn't like 5. 6, I think universally everybody think was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was like rock bottom, and they were like, because in 7 they kind of that's when like okay we starting we coming back. So.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they're able to do this now. They didn't got to this point now where they didn't probably drop the best game of the franchise history. So
Yeah.
I hope
Johnny,
Fable can
can we hear
recapture
you?
that too.
Test. Let's see. How's it sound?
Sound way better.
Great.
Okay. Have you ever played a Resident Evil, Johnny? Like ever?
Like for maybe 15 minutes back when it was
Okay.
tank controls, and then I dropped it like a hot rock.
Do you get like Johnny? I mean, not Johnny, but BJ and Deelo were saying, get a little like. Do you get like creeped out by it or anything?
I definitely used to get scared of games. I feel like I've been desensitized. I think having played Dead Space and going through the terror of that game, I think that's my favorite horror game of all time. Dead Space changes a person once you make it through and playing through a few times. Yeah, games aren't scary after Dead Space. as far as
I
I'm
can see
concerned.
that. I can see that.
That's
And,
why haven't we talked about that game ever? Oh my gosh, Dead Space. That's
Oh, I'm not a horror game guy, so I'm for sure not playing that one. That's why I said
definitely
I
in
can
my
see.
top 10. Yeah.
I can see
I
why.
tried the remake. I couldn't really get into it. I mean, you might get it. Might be on my list this year to be one of the finished games. So maybe I'll try to finish it.
We should
See
all
how I
pick a
feel.
horror game for Halloween, like for October or something. We should all.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, think in my
That'd be
head.
cool.
I'll play I'll play DVD, bro. We can play DVD, bro.
That counts. That counts.
That's the best I could do.
All right, what y'all want to talk about on the board? We got Pokemon Day, PlayStation, getting paid to lose
Somebody's got to
games.
help me out. What the heck's Pokemon Day? Let's start with that.
Deelo, go ahead, man. VJ Deelo.
You know good and damn well. You know what Pokemon Day is.
I mean, I can guess, I think, but I've never heard of it before. Is it new?
Pokemon
If I'm not
Day.
mistaken.
February 27, 1996. The year Pokemon Fire Red and Green released in Japan. Okay, not in America, in Japan.
We haven't been celebrating it ever since, right? That's a new thing, yeah?
No, Pokemon
It's
Day
been
is
around for a
always-
few years, though.
It's been around. It has been around probably longer than Mario Day. How we say March 10th. Like people are just
A
now
couple
saying
days
March
from
10th,
now.
which is
I
a
didn't
couple
know
days
about
from
that
now.
either.
Let's see.
Damn, Johnny. We did Mario Day when we was at Summit.
I don't remember it. Sorry.
It's kind of It's one of them days where, well, if you're not in the know, you wouldn't know. But
I live under a rock pretty much.
that's crazy. Well, yeah, Pokemon Day was it last Friday? Last Friday?
Yes,
Friday
yep.
before? Yeah, last
Yep.
Friday. And they talked about a good amount of stuff. They had some Pokemon EX stuff. If you play mobile, they talked about what else? There's a lot of stuff. The TCG game.
Is that where they released the little?
The Gen 10 starters that has gained some.
Yeah, the fire dog, the Pomeranian. That's the best one ever.
Pombon.
Yeah, that's
Gekwa,
the
and
best
Brout.
new Pokemon. Pombon is the best new Pokemon.
So,
Andre, can you pull up a picture of Pombon, please? I want to see Pombon.
so that's
I
Legends
will pull up
EA.
a picture of Pombon.
Pokemon Go is celebrating its 10-year anniversary this week. Came out in 2016. Those are the new megas. That is the
There
starter.
he is.
Grass
That's
is
the guy.
Brout, Pombon is the fire, and Gekwa is
Look
the
at that.
water type.
Look at
They
that
look
dog.
good to me. I don't care. Brout has been getting a lot of flack because he looks like people call him Angry Bird's cousin. And
I like the bird
I
too.
seen I seen every one of these Pokemon. They said that Brawl is basically I forgot the name of the one from I think it's Sword and Shield, the other grass bird.
No, that's from Alola.
What's the first one? Not
Rowlet.
Decidueye. That's Rowlet. They
which
said
is
that
not-
Brawl is Rowlet, Pombon is like basically Fennekin,
Liddy.
and then Gecko is
Yeah.
just Sobble again.
And screw all these people, okay? Because all these designs are fine.
They
Like, give
look
me the-
fine to me.
Give me the
See-
Angry Bird, bro. Give me the Angry
See,
Bird.
the
'Cause
thing
we
is,
gonna be mean mugging together.
People, and then we're gonna get the Pokopia too. People saying Gekwa's too zesty. Pombon, they don't want
He's too
Pombon to be
zesty.
bipedal,
Wow.
which I'm not mad at. We tired of bipedal animals. Like the last couple of generations, they all been standing on two legs. Like we
Go
get
down two legs and start wrestling.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pokopia.
It's on two
debuted,
legs. I thought it was
what,
on
like
four.
this week? Last week?
Well, when it evolves.
Today.
Today. Pokopia is basically Minecraft with Ditto and a hint of Tom Nook. So
Yeah, a little
yeah,
crossing.
you basically managing a pretty island for the most part, getting Pokemon to help you out with a human like Ditto. I'm gonna get the game when it comes when I get a Switch 2, whenever that may be. Hopefully before the prices will go up again. But Pokopia has actually gotten the highest rating across all the board, and a lot of people are mad about that. I don't know why, because a good game is a good game. Maybe because it's not a mainline game of Pokemon, so maybe that's what it is.
I was gonna bring that up to you to make sure you say that it's got the highest. It's getting
has been getting all of it. So I'm not mad at it. It don't look bad to me. I don't care. Maybe I'm a simpleton, or maybe I don't have high expectations. But but Pokemon Day was good. I mean, some people expected more, some people expected less. I'm cool with the winds and waves. They say it's based off of Malaysia and the islands out there in that way. So we don't know what kind of evolutionary chain we're gonna get. Hopefully we get something good. Pokemon Champions is the new platform for competitive Pokemon. So there's no more playing through mainline games, which I actually love because now Pokemon or Game Freak can focus strictly on the gaming aspect. Usually you would port all your Pokemon into a mainline game to get ready for competitions, but now you can just port them on the home and right into Champions. Champions is going to be on release, is going to be available only on Switch, and then later this year it'll be on mobile, which is pretty revolutionary because now you don't have to go to competitions with Switch. You can literally go with your phone and be ready to go, which is pretty crazy.
I'm definitely gonna try this game. I'm definitely gonna play this game. So
some questions people do have. I think they said like you can only have 30 Pokemon in the game. You can have teams, but you can port your own Pokemon in, but you can have up to 30, which I feel like is a good number because why do you need, this is not Pokemon Home. Just port your, get people in, build your, 5 to 6 teams that you want to rotate in and out. If you need somebody at, move them to a home and come back. Like you don't need over 100 people just sitting in Champions. I'm really interested to see all these gimmicks that they're gonna put in this one game because you got megas, you got terrestrialization, you got Z moves if they even bring that back, you got Dynamaxing, you got Gigantamaxing, you got a whole bunch of different gimmicks. Like it can really turn the tides in the games.
So you can just build your Pokemon in the game. I didn't see all this.
So in the game, what they said is you'll. It's kind of like when you go to the battle tower and you can rent a team. You can pick Pokemon that are in there. Now you can't just spec them out how you want. I think you. It
looked like that's what he was just doing.
You can't. I think you can spec them out, but you have like a certain amount of like points. You can't just like max it out. So like, let's say you put a whole bunch in attack. And,
but if you tell me that,
but you can't spec it. You can't break. They gonna make it to where it's not broken. You know?
But I'm saying if you tell me that, like playing the game, I could grind these points and then in turn use these points to create Pokemon. That would be fire for me.
But there is a cap to each level. You get what I'm saying? So, like, let's say you can't max. There won't be a point where you gain points and you max them out because there's going to be a cap on every Pokemon, which is probably going to be the same. Like, let's say 300 overall points, and you spec them however you see fit. So, if you know it's a special attacker, you know you're going to do special attack, no physical attack, special defense. But then something's going to be low. Like your speed might be low, but it's a heavy hitter. Or his defense might be low, but it's a heavy attacker. So they're not going to make
trust me, I know all about
so
breed EVs, IVs.
So that's the thing. With that, nature, I don't think that's going to be a thing either because there's no point. In the game where you can spec Pokemon, they're probably not going to let you say, oh, I want to have this nature that's going to make it automatically broken.
Well, it looked like they had the natures on there, though.
I don't know. So
From what he just showed on the video, that's what I was saying. It looked like you could just build out.
And at the bottom of that screen, it'd be like, everything you see in this presentation is not accurate.
It's not actual footage.
So you know how they get. They might take something out.
Yeah, I mean, they should let you do that. I mean, the Pokemon only going to be as good as it's going to be. Like, the stats is already there.
Could mimic the battles, man. I know I said it before. I know it's hard. I just really wish they could mimic a battle, man. It makes me think of like a Dragon Ball Z game, man. When they go in here in the open world, like mimic the battles. If somebody
in that situation, are you the Pokemon or are you the trainer picking the moves? Because now it's a whole different game. Now you're talking about Battle Stadium. What's the game?
Pokemon Stadium.
It's like that now. Are you the Pokemon or are you the trainer?
Yeah, I don't know. If someone uses a quick attack, and then you know how they showed it on the show, he's literally using a quick attack instead of just going over there and hitting them. I don't know. That's just a false dream.
Peggy 16, the people that make Naruto, they need to go on and do this. Those are the only people that make a good game.
At that point, you're just gonna get a fighting game, though. That's where the problem really lies with that, which is like
if we have
not to Rain on the Parade, but Power World did it, right?
Yes and no.
Kinda. I mean,
they use them.
ZA is doing that. Or ZA and Legends was already doing the same thing.
That's true.
So I mean, when you change how they battle, it changes the type of game because now you're turning an RPG into a strictly fighting. It's not an RPG. It's not a turn-based no more.
Turn-based strategy to
because if you want,
that's the thing about Pokemon, right? Is like the strategy.
Yeah,
it's mainly like a strategy type.
So you would have to have like cooldowns for attacks, which is what ZA is doing. So maybe they might because battling is now no longer the focus in mainline games, it could possibly shift to something like that. Where your Pokemon
isn't strategy in Pokemon just like rock, paper, scissors anyway? Are those fighting words? Am I picking a fight right now?
Kind of. It's not as simple. Like People could really go
I
in
mean,
there.
there's a lot of types, and then there's a lot of other shit. And
People
then if you
could really
start
go in
adding-
there with the most irrelevant Pokemon and wipe your whole team with a strategy that you never would have thought.
I mean, it's a lot to it, really.
I believe it. I haven't played since Gen 1. No, Gen 1 and 2, really. So, I mean, I'm sure things have gotten a bit
That's
more
me,
complex
same.
since
But
then.
yeah, you driving
Same, I
around
told
in
y'all
the
that,
first
same.
Ford vehicle.
No, I guess I did play, I think, Sword and Shield for a little while. I think I played through that one a little bit.
Silver, that's my last one. Silver and gold, that's my last one. But on the TV show, I mean, not to stick on this, but on the TV show, somebody say, and we just gonna say Ash. He says Pikachu use a quick attack, and someone says use a body slam, and he says dodge it. Like it's that back
But
and
see,
forth.
That's predetermined. That's drawn out. In a live service, that's not gonna happen. Especially with turn-based. Turn-based? It's not turn-based then. If I could just block your shit right then and there, that's not turn-based at all. That's
Yeah.
quick time.
I wish it was like that. I know
Yu-Gi-Oh was
I'm
doing
asking
all
for a
type of
lot.
shit you
But
couldn't
You know what
do
I'm
in an actual
asking
game.
for? I'm asking for a VR where I boot in and I tell my people this and they do it. I'm talking about real life, like go to an actual event and a Blaziken is like a whole bunch of cameras everywhere and you see a projection of Blaziken doing the moves. Like what you say.
yeah,
I'll
that'd
take
be cool.
that. But
Like
That'd
an
be
augmented
sweet.
reality.
I'm sure that
game.
might come.
augmented reality. Hopefully I'm alive and mentally
Yeah,
sane
well,
enough.
That's
to-
got to be right around the corner, right? I mean,
I was gonna say.
the capacity for that exists right now, and I feel
People
like
wanted flying cars. We ain't got that. We ain't nowhere near.
you could make an AR game of exactly the type you're talking about, right? I mean, what is Pokemon Go if not that, but like just one stage before? The tech's already there. People just gotta do it. I think that's not too long off, right? I mean,
Ain't nobody thinking about that for real. Let's be honest. Ain't nobody thinking about
Oh,
that.
you would think that, but I don't know.
It'd be the next Top Golf. $70 to play one game. I ain't got
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
you could probably do it on a
Yeah,
phone. You could, I mean, if you can do Pokemon
No,
Go,
I'm
then
trying
you
to
can
go to a
do.
place.
Okay.
I'm trying to
okay.
meet Ondre across a real field and be like, Blaziken, flame
Yeah,
kick.
yeah.
But you guys could do that with your
Count.
phones. Like
Nah,
you guys
screw
could
that.
pick the field.
Ain't
You
nothing
go-
about
you,
telling
you
a
could-
Pokemon
You go in your
VR.
backyard.
Would you
You gotta
rather
talk
play?
like
Would
Ready
you
Player
rather play
One
Beat
style.
Saber with a VR headset or Fruit Ninja with your finger on the phone? I'm choosing Beat Saber.
Beat Saber's good.
You just put a projector on the phones, man, and then project the hologram out onto the ground.
So I gotta do. I gotta
I
hold the
mean,
phone.
That's a bit
Too
farther off, I
much?
think.
I gotta
think
hold,
so.
I gotta hold the
Right.
phone
I think
to
so.
say.
They already be making like what is it? They have them shows with the dead people and they're like hologram dancing on stage. I mean, they be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the holograms. I don't know. I think there's a big old shadow box that the holograms have to.
I don't want no green screen where I'm staring at air. This ain't an actor in the movie.
That's actually.
And Deelo, I think they hiding some of this stuff. To be honest, we got these big ass planes in the air. Somebody can come off with a fucking flying car, just like the Iron Man suits. Like, why is that not a real
I'm
thing?
be honest with you.
I feel like that's something that can be real already.
There's a
Off
flying car
topic,
company
but I'll
right
be honest
now.
with you. I don't want no flying car. People ride around with on the ground.
Oh yeah.
They
Let
call it,
alone
it's called
you finna.
Jetson.
Oh, I know my car, man. Shut your registration's been out for 3 years. I ain't trying to trust you in the air. Imagine drunk
And then you gonna
driving
ask
with
me to
in the
help,
air.
and then you gonna ask me to help push. I know my
Push?
car. I ain't going up. Can you help me? No, I'm just saying. I'm saying when we on ground. Then it's like, can you help me push? I thought you knew your
I
car.
thought you knew exactly.
I was sitting in the fact. I thought you knew your car.
Imagine a car overheating while flying. People run red lights on the ground, let alone in the sky.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's just some stuff we just don't need to have.
We don't need it.
Like that's what it really comes down to. Like,
hate to break it to y'all. I'm going to post that in the Discord. We've got flying cars.
Man, I see they using drones to deliver Amazon packages,
I'd
dropping them
rather-
off at your door. And
I'm good.
what else? What else? Anything else? Pokemon? What else? What y'all want to talk about, man?
That's pretty much it. Well, I mean, we could low key boot it as getting paid to losing.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Getting that. We're seeing reports. It was a report on Marvel Rivals. I could not find the exact report I was talking about. This was like from last month. Some girl went to a Pokemon. Went to a tournament. Excuse me, and she was playing with a dude, and she threw the tournament. So she playing. It's a cash prize on the line, and she threw the
I
tournament.
didn't bring that up. I thought I brought that up in here before. But maybe
You might have brought
did.
that up. You might have brought it up. My bad if you did.
Maybe
If
I
there's
didn't
money
say
on the
it here,
line,
but
people are going to cheat. I mean, that's just the way.
I
it
know
is.
I talked about it though for sure. What was even that? Like, I remember they said they were like making fun of him because he was sweating or something. Like,
Yeah,
he was trying
she
too
wasn't
hard,
even trying to.
but
Yeah,
it was like
go
literally
ahead, my
what
bad.
45,000 or 15,000 or something on the line, and they were
Yeah,
making fun
if
of him for
somebody's making
trying
fun of
too
somebody for
hard.
trying to win 45 grand, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
yeah, no, it's a mess, man. It's a
And
mess.
those stupid, like, where did those work? Don't get me started, because I hate those are two words I hate: sweaty and try hard. And I got a whole list of words. What are you supposed to do when you're playing a game? What are you supposed
Yeah,
to
hey man,
do?
you supposed to just have fun, bro. Relax, have fun, bro. You ain't gotta be sweating and trying so hard and
I think a lot of games have two modes for a reason. People have casual games and people have ranked. There are games with ranked modes and games with both casual and ranked modes, and I think that solves the problem because I think some people just want to chill when they're playing games. Other people want to win, and I think both are perfectly fair ways to play.
But I will say, don't come to a tournament where we're like actually playing for some significant money and
In a
then be
tournament,
trying
I
to
think, yeah. I mean, you're supposed to
like
be trying to win, right? Like, why are we
yes,
going to a
yes.
tournament?
If we
Yes,
just online playing a ranked match or just casual, what? Sure, you can call. If I'm in a casual match and I'm yelling at you for being trash, then you could call me a try
that's
hard and
one thing.
sweat.
Yeah,
Then but if we in a tournament, why are you even here? Like, I don't know, bro. Do
Sounds like
better
they're
than
just
me.
mad that they lost. If they're calling people, if you're calling someone at a tournament to try hard, you're just upset that they're beating you.
Like, that's literally what we came here to do.
To try hard.
that's
Quite
why I
literally.
don't get. And you get, and Delo's been on there with me. You get these, casual and ranked matches. For me, BJ, don't play ranked if you ain't ready about that life. Like, don't just go casual, quick match, what they call it. Don't get on ranked and then, man, you trying to. Don't. It's just a game. Go to casual.
Yeah, yeah. No, you can't be in ranked.
Ain't nobody tell you to come here, then you get mad. Oh, I'm reporting y'all because y'all getting mad. Go to casual, bro. We don't need you in here if you're gonna be getting like that's the point is try to win the
Andre,
game. I
let me
don't
let me
know.
ask you a question. How about killers tunneling in DBD? Is that okay?
We already had this conversation. That ain't something that I like.
Yeah, I'm just saying
That's not a way what I play that I would
it
play.
is the optimal strategy for killers. If you tunnel someone out of the game, you will win more. And that's why it's so common. Is it is the winning strategy, and DBD it's a tough conversation with this exact topic because there is no differentiation between ranked and casual. There's just one match mode, so you get people wanting different experiences that are forced into the same play style, and that does change a little bit when they've got these like special modes going on and that sort of thing, but for the most part the base game at least just has the one mode, so you've got people wanting different experiences but
Yeah.
forced to play together.
Yeah. D'Lo, what you had on it? Because you was talking about bringing it up. What you got to
Let me tell
say?
you something. I don't care how much money to an extent because I can see if it's like Mr. Beast level money. You know what I'm saying? Like life changing. Honestly, $50 is life changing to some people.
That's
But
I was gonna say that.
I get a life changing amount of money. But it really depends. Like if I work this hard to get this accolade, I don't care how much money you talking. Because let's say I do lose it. Let's say I do say I lose and then I get my money, right? Right. It's not gonna be as memorable than me getting a title.
Mm-hmm.
Because people still gonna know Michael Jordan, whether he won the game or lost the game. It's about him getting to that level and playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson. You know, people say him and Jake Paul. Who knows if he really would, if he lose for the money? Mike Tyson don't need no damn money. What he lose it for? Jake Paul just wants some accolades.
You're going broke.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, hey, none of my business. Be better with your money. But you Mike Tyson. People know you already. So what you know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you got a status, then you lose for money, I guess. But if you really work this hard, like if I worked hard to get to the Pokemon Championship, I don't want no damn money. I want the prize money and the title. What I look like getting to the semifinals and then just cop out because they said, hey, we want to make it more interesting. So can you just lose the next match? We want to see these two people and it's going to get more television. Man, fuck.
Hey,
forget y'all.
I know how I am. No, I was right there with no. And it's up for that person too. I know she's a girl. It's up with somebody. I'm calling somebody in the family. It's up. If people don't know what it means, it's up. Look it up. It's up.
I will teabag in the hell IRL once I beat your ass. What is we talking about? I will put my headphones down, stand up on the table.
The TV.
What do you mean? Old school gaming.
Offer me $50K.
I got a controversial opinion. I think everybody's got a price. I think I would take a payout if somebody
So I
was
was just about to
offering me.
say.
Everybody
would,
does.
50K, I'm losing.
Yeah,
Nah.
if someone offered me, so
How long it take me to get there?
Was
That's the real
was the
question.
offer more than the prize money? Like, were they paid more than?
I don't know if she with this situation. I don't know if she got an offer. I don't think it was an offer.
For me, ethically as a gamer, I'm not paying to lose. I'm not getting paid to lose. The point of me to play is to win. If I want to pay to lose, I'm gonna go to casino. That's what that's for.
True.
If I'm paying
Very
to
true.
lose, man, look. Because why?
There's got to be some number though. There's got to be some number.
There is a number
would...
for me. However,
course.
ethically as a gamer, I'm not like if you came to me and said, "Hey, I give you this amount of money if you lose right now," I'm not gonna say immediately. Immediately, some people will
I'd do it for like $20.
Okay.
$20, nah.
Johnny ain't no
depends on
gamer
the-
for real. Johnny ain't no
Of course, it
competitive
depends on
gamer.
the situation.
I ain't gonna lie. It got to be 1 point something. They don't say thousand.
See, your thoughts kind of like me. Well, you know how competitive. Your thoughts like mine. I'm not. And once again, you can throw that stuff. I don't care if I shouldn't be saying it. When I see you, we got an issue. Whoever, when I see you, we have an issue, and it's not gonna be solved by you just handing me a couple dollars.
If I can beat them, then I'll take their money this time and beat them next time.
Ain't no next time. You know how long it took to get to this time? Shit.
Right? What? Johnny? That's crazy.
That's like Ondre making to the
Best of both
finals of
worlds. You
Ninja
take
Warrior, and they say,
you take
"Hey,
the bribe.
you're not
and
gonna
you
get us a
beat
lot
them
of
in the
publicity,
future.
so we'll just pay you this much." Man, give me the accolades so I could be on the Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna come back and
I'm
lose.
with
How about
that.
that? How about since I already been here, you can pay me then?
Yeah, that man, I can't lose on I can't do it. That would just be mental. Yeah, and then what if you on a team too? Like, what if BJ
No, I
counting
ain't
on me
copping
and
out
I'm
the
like,
team. We don't work this hard.
hell no.
And we
I
got
can't
hold on.
do
If
it.
we got a split, oh
Happens in
hell
sports all
no.
the time.
If we splitting millions of dollars, I don't care. I want my own. If you want us all to go, give us the same amount, same cut.
And I gotta quit. Me and my brother been talking about this a long time about Gears of War. Do you got? And maybe y'all got a solution when we talk about casual and ranked matches. My brother always says there should be a test for people to play these games. Sometimes, like some people on there just. They're not good, man. I hate to break it to them. In some of these games, I'm sure BJ playing fighting games and he like, how did this person get on here with me? Like, they're just not good. Should there be some kind of barrier, 10 match barrier, 20 match? You got to place, like, should there be some kind of barrier when you're going into a ranked match?
Now, when we say Barry, what you mean? Because like Street Fighter, you do placement matches. Your first 10 matches on ranked with any character is placement matches, and they put you in a different rank depending on how good you do. So I don't know, like if we call that a barrier.
But that's let me tell you, it might be, I might have to change it to a multiplayer game because that is 1-on-1. So I don't care what the person does.
Okay. So he's saying like Marvel Rivals or something, or
yeah, something like that, and you with a team, league, yeah,
a crappy jungler.
I feel like there needs to be some kind of barrier. I don't know. Like my brother says, they got to take a test before they play. I don't think some of these people got the common sense. I don't know.
In League, I think, at least skill-wise, the rank itself is the barrier. Like, you will not progress. It's possible for you to get really lucky in a string of wins.
Nuance,
and
because
move
you
ahead.
can definitely get carried to the top.
The way I be hearing people talking, they be in the higher ranks and the dudes just be trash.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's different styles. I think it's like, I don't know. There's so much complexity to it. It's so a person who naturally belongs in silver will never make it to, like, they will not accidentally find themselves in platinum or diamond. Yeah. So I think if you're matched around your same rank in these games, that's kind of the natural barrier. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you have a different play style that maybe works with other ways, you might run into somebody and think like, oh, because their play style doesn't match mine, so we're losing because our own play styles are conflicting. It's very easy to say, oh, that person blows. But also, some people just like tilt every once in a while, and like, even if they might be a decent player on a regular day, this particular game they might just tank. And trust me, I'm guilty of that myself. Sometimes I've thrown games so hard that it's crazy, but typically I'm doing all right. But every once in a while, I'll pull out a real stinker.
What about? Go ahead.
I think it do depend on the game because, like, even in Rocket League, where you got them people that are diamond, and some like there's like a person on YouTube, he'll purposefully go in diamond in these high ranks and just see how these people play, and he'd be like, they are completely trash. How did they get? But like in certain games, like I said, Rocket League, there is a skill set that you just see when you get to certain levels. Like people in bronze and silver aren't even
thinking about the things they could do. The people in Diamond, like in Rocket League, people be barely on the ground. They be playing soccer in the air. That's how good they are compared to people that are Diamond 2 versus Diamond 1. And Diamond 1 is the best one. So, like, there's before that, but it's like 3, 2, 1. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, but people in Diamond 3 aren't even on the same wavelength as people in Diamond 2. So, like, I think even that is, like, in the sense of what you're talking about with that barrier, because your skills just have to get up or you're not going to break the threshold. No matter how much you get carried, because you could be the reason why your team dropped. Because you already know how hard it is. You fight your way to this rank, lose 2 games, you down. You down about 7 ranks.
Do you play Rocket League, Deelo?
Come on.
Yeah, I do. I don't.
Nice.
I'm nowhere up there.
My brother is like, I think he said he was Grandmaster.
See? And the stuff he be doing, you would think he a magician.
I would say, what if you got Deelo and y'all? What if about carrying a teammate? I know y'all kind of touched on it, but y'all 3 number 1, 2, and 3 in Halo, and then y'all say, well, we're gonna take my boy who number 10,000. Y'all might be able to carry me since y'all are so good.
But
only so far.
And I'm not that ranked.
No, let me tell you why. Because he's right. Because it gets to a point where you're gonna have to hold the team, and if you can't do it, it's gonna show.
If you're
like
if
Ondre,
if
we on gridlock, right, and you got a trash ass sniper, but everybody good on up close, and say you love execution, where your ass get down, it's over with, or you know what I'm saying, Warzone, and we relying on that sniper and he trash. It be points like it be situations like that where you like, damn. Yeah, you know when we be playing the game and it be 3, 4 of us and we worry about that 5th person, we be like, here this nigga, he 0-6. And we all died. It be like that. No matter if he your homeboy. You know how many times we be dogging folks.
I mean, I get that, but I'm gonna take it too. I was trying to think of a reference for so that all of us can get, but you got LeBron, Kobe, and Michael Jordan on the same team, and they got 2 bums against another team. More than likely, that team probably still gonna win.
That's true too.
Like, you can have 3 great people and then 1 bum on your team and still win.
But it's gonna, when you get way up there though, it's gonna start showing.
I mean, I think so. I think you've got a point, but that's if you're taking like the extreme best players in the world. Like if you took the 3 best league players and matched them with 2 iron people against a team of gold, they probably would still win. But
yeah,
those top players, unless
don't
they
even
get
need
paid a ton of money, they're not going to bother carrying these people, I don't think. So once you get if you have a team of 4 people carrying a 5th against 5 people of equal competent skill, I think the 5 tryhards are going to win, because at some point you need everybody to be skilled. You can only get carried so far, and if you've got a lot of really strong people carrying you, you can be carried up pretty far. But how common is that really happening? I don't know if that's happening all that much. I know people buy accounts, which is a whole other conversation and is wrong and stupid, because if you can't get there naturally, you're not going to stay there skill wise anyway. You're going to de-rank. So I mean, people want to throw their money away by all means. So yeah.
Ondre, you
DJ,
not carrying
anything on that,
I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't even gonna put yourself in this.
Well, I'm just saying right now, me and you jump on Gears, and Johnny, like, I never played Gears, we want to get on.
True.
That we're not technically carrying him. He's just getting on learning, and we trying to he might not be our rank.
Now, at what point are you gonna drop him off?
Well, we talking about Gears right
now.
I mean,
so at what point?
Would you let me play with you in ranked?
You let him play about 5 times till it started affecting your damn rank. Then he gonna be like, all right, man, we gonna have to. See, he muted himself on purpose. You saw that? I can't even hear him. I can't hear you.
Oh, there it go, man.
Yeah. What you say? That mic
said. There it is.
Next topic.
What we think on? I think Concord this is smart, but what? Yeah, what we think on High Guard, man? What we think on High Guard shutting down, man?
That was
kind of talked about it.
I think I made a prediction of a year, and it's fast. Like I'm never happy to see a game fail. I mean, I'm sure some people liked the game and would have liked to keep playing it, that sort of thing. So it sucks. I'm sorry that it's gone for people that wanted it, but I think everything we said last time stands. That it didn't look great. I wasn't excited to try it. Got a lot of negative reviews, probably for a decent reason. And sure, it might have the flame of the fire of negativity might have spread and probably was a little bit overblown. I mean, it probably wasn't as bad as everybody said it was, but also it might have been. It might have been.
Says Highguard to permanently shut down on March 12th. Wildlight to release one final update with a new warden, a new weapon, and skill trees. Since launch, more than 2 million players stepped into Highguard's world. You shared your feedback, created content, and many believed in what we were building. For that, we are deeply grateful. Despite the passion and hard work of our team, we have not been able to sustain the player base to support the game long term. Servers will remain online until March 12th, in which they will be shut down for good.
Damn. So we talking about a week from now?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think it looked good either, nor did I care to play it. But no, I don't think I would have ever guessed that it would have got fried this
That
quickly.
quick.
Yeah, like
Didn't it release like 2 weeks ago?
Not that long ago.
A month ago?
I don't
This
think it
thing
was a full
lasted
month.
Couple weeks.
I don't even think it was a month all the way.
We about to find out right now. January 26th.
Oh, okay,
so,
okay, almost 2.
Yeah, a little bit
like a month and a
longer.
half.
I want to talk to the artists, the developers. I want to talk to them. Those are the people that's really like. Can you imagine the hard work you put out ain't even make 3 months old? You've been working for almost a year. Well, that kind of asks the question: how long y'all been working on this damn game?
How long was it in development? And have you guys ever seen either of the original or the remake of the producers in that movie? So the premise very quickly is that a couple people plan to make a really bad product, and just like, so they take a whole bunch of investor money and they make something really shitty, and the goal is to just run away with the funds, because if they don't make their money back, the investors don't get their money that they put up in return. So whenever something is like a magnificent failure like this, I always want to know a little bit more about the financing and see what was actually going on with this.
2022.
Okay. So
It
wow.
came out
4 years.
4 years worth of work just to shut down in less than 2 months. Boy, I'd be suing the company.
Still not nearly as bad as Concord.
I'd be suing how long did Concord last? Hell.
Like
Did
a week?
Did it even actually come out?
And I think wasn't it in development for like 10 years or something like that. So I mean,
now development
compared to Concord, Highguard is like a success. I mean, that's like brave new territory compared to Concord.
Concord was in development for 8 years.
And was
it really in development, or did we start the project and put it to the side and come back? Because when people say development for real,
it lasted 2 weeks.
And they made like a Netflix series and like invested like everything.
A Netflix series? Oh,
that was.
I just feel, I'm like Johnny. I just feel bad. Not the game is what it was.
That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what the people who worked on it, who put their time in, and then it goes down like that.
Now, granted,
but then that brings into question: should we feel bad for them because they're the people who worked on it and did it?
To an extent, because with the game Subnautica that I was talking about, the underwater kind of game, when they got bought out by a new company, some of the developers quit because the person that was in charge wanted the game to come out earlier than they wanted it to, because they were rushing it, and they said, well, if we push the deadline up, it's not going to be the product we want, and they didn't care about that. And that was like real heavy on Twitter about it. Like the dude was like, I quit because they were trying to push this game to come out at a time just to meet quotas or marketing quotas or whatever, but they didn't care about the success of the game long term. So it's stuff like that. So I'm not gonna blame the people that built the game, because sometimes if you got a good product, let's say you got a good lesson in school, and your principal say, nope, don't teach it. Who do you blame? The teacher for not teaching it, or the principal for giving them instructions?
Up top.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to blame the people at top.
Yeah.
So I can't really blame. It looked good, but the direction was
That's
bad.
what I'm saying. It don't look bad. It looked like another game to me. It don't look like, I'm not looking at this looking bad.
It's not. You don't. But again, who asked for it? Who are you? Highguard. What is that?
They don't even know.
What is that? 3 people in a huge ass map on horses.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think Caroline said a while back that it doesn't seem to have an identity, and I think I agree with that. Again, looking at this here, because like they're riding horses, and like there's also like super high tech future guns and stuff. It's like, why are you riding horses or animals? Like when you've got the high tech stuff. I don't know. It's like a mismatch of themes. It's like I guess that's my, and also like mining mid game. Does anybody want to like sit and mine like in an act in like a shooter fast paced game?
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't
I
know.
think so.
So I don't know.
I mean, I can't speak for them. I think what I like is like Johnny last episode we were talking about. I can't think of the name of it. It's a new golf game where you can actually hit people with the golf club and knock them out. You're still trying to play traditional golf, but in a for fun type of way. Like I think they're like, all right, we have the extraction shooters, we got the arc raiders, we got this, we got that. Let's make a twist on it because everyone's trying to make their twist. It just looked like their twist was just too much of it.
What was it?
You got to
Like,
make it a little different.
What was the twist?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the mining. They're adding all the stuff that the other ones don't have. The mining, the riding on horses.
If the twist isn't fun, it's not going to be good. It's yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's true, but if they would have released the game just like Arc Raiders, what would we have said? Just like Fortnite, we would say we would be mad at that.
I mean,
once again, I'm not defending them because the game's horrible.
If it was as good as those games, I mean,
What I'm saying is copy paste. If I just release something, if Fortnite's out and I release a game just like Fortnite, what did I do?
Yeah, I guess it would need to be different and good, not just different. I think it has to be. Yeah, and I think that's the hard part about art. I mean, I think there was a lot of counter criticism. There was a lot of people that seemed like they were upset about how much negativity there was about the game, and I think that's just media. I think media critique is a real part of the world, and you can't expect to release something and people not have opinions about it. I think that's just. So I don't know. I think. All I can say is that it doesn't look like fun to me.
Yeah. I tried it. Like I said, I downloaded it, especially if it's free or I give it a try. It was just another game. It was just another game.
Yeah.
But I could say that about a ton of games too, I can say that about a ton of games that I downloaded on Game Pass. It's just another game. But I played it for a couple hours and then that was it. And obviously I'll never play it again because I won't be able to. So
get it in now while you still can.
There it is. No, I'm good, man. It was just,
hey man, maybe if everybody start rallying and getting on there, maybe it'll save off.
The people that I would feel bad for are the people that put money into the game, like the people that bought like currency packs or something, because it's just gone. So it's like that's I think those are the people that lose the most. Is when this is actually probably an argument for that stop killing games movement or whatever that is. That's probably their whole shtick. Is that when a game is released, when people can put real money into it, I think they have this expectation that the game is going to stick around at least for a little while so they can enjoy the assets that they've purchased. And when this happens, it's like, sorry, tough luck. And I think as gamers, we don't expect to have a risk in these purchases. I think when you buy something, you expect to be able to hold on to it or to use it. So I don't know. I think I feel sorry for those folks.
Yeah. I'm on Mass 2 and 1. Just a couple hours ago, we had Xbox confirming Project Helix, the next Xbox. It's supposed to be an Xbox PC hybrid. So we're supposed to be talking about that they're supposed to be talking about that next week. And Asha said that they might get back to exclusive games, which I hope that they would do to get them back in the console race. While they're saying that, PlayStation, Sony is reportedly stopping its plans to release PS5 games on PC in an experiment that started a few years ago. Many people are speculating that this is because the next Xbox is going to be hybrid and you will be able to play the PlayStation games on the Xbox through the PC. So what do you guys have to say about any of those announcements? Boo to both?
We don't need no new next-gen consoles right now, bro, because this gen is still ass. So for me to even hear that they already trying to talk about moving on, that's trash to me, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you up.
I'm not in the console world at all. I could imagine a future in which I am if graphics card prices still continue to be the way they are. Then I might, for the first time in a long time, consider a console. Probably wouldn't buy an Xbox console if I did. I feel unaffected entirely from these announcements.
So why?
What about we've talked extensively on this podcast about exclusivity and blah blah blah. And when Xbox seems to do it or was doing it, there was such a bad thing. Now no one's batting an eye for Sony for doing it. So is that we cool with them just pulling their games off PC? Johnny, I know you don't necessarily play their games, but that's kind of counterproductive to what Xbox was doing, where they're putting their games everywhere. Now Sony's saying we're just gonna keep all our games on here, so you can't play it on your Xbox.
Yeah, I guess so in terms of direct effect on me, I don't think I play too many Sony games anyway. So what they're retracting all of their IPs from PC porting, or
Except the ones like Marathon is coming out, except for like the those kind of games. But the other ones, yes.
Sony's pulling those ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be pulling all of them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna sell fewer games. Maybe they'll sell more consoles. I'm just not sure what they're clearly they're doing it because they think it'll help their bottom line somehow. Yeah, I'm so used to Sony having exclusive titles that I've just never played because they're on PlayStation exclusive that I don't feel like I'm missing anything from that. Yeah, I mean a corporation's going to do what it's going to do. I feel like I can't be angry about it. I think they'll just because I know what their job is, and their job's to make money.
Deelo, anything on that?
I'm with BJ. Y'all need to give me a reason to buy a PS5.
That's what they're doing. So I think
Give
that's
me a reason to buy. See, this new Xbox, like, now granted, I just got it, and I haven't played the most popular games that's pushing it over the envelope. However, if this is a supreme console, have they really put out games that are pushing it? I mean, like Clair Obscur. But again, I'm still new to the console myself. But the fact that we're moving on, it's like, yes, I get it, but you got to think this game really didn't. This era of consoles didn't get off the ground to 22. So you really only been here for 4 years, and you moving on after 4 years, after price hikes. What the next price gonna be? How about just build some games until the tariffs go down? Because who finna pay for $1,000? Nobody.
I think they so stuck on trying to move to this Xbox PC thing. That's what I feel like they're stuck on. Because the new Xbox gonna have Steam on it.
You better off raising Game Pass higher than trying to move on. Because you're not giving people a reason to like this console was like $800. And now granted, I just got it. But imagine a person that's been playing for 4 years. Do they feel like they got their $800 worth? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
What, on the same IPs? The same Call of Duty? The same 2Ks, the same Forzas, the same IPs? You ain't pushing the envelope for real. At least with Nintendo, they making certain games exclusive to the dang console itself. Ain't no backwards compatibility. Man, look.
This the list my boy Destin put up. I listen to him, former IGN employee. I'm going. I think what they're trying to do, I can't speak for them. I don't work for them, but they trying to get back in our good graces by releasing the console and pushing this PC shit. I'm not saying that's what it's gonna do, but I'm going exclusive. I know that's not what people want. I'm taking all this shit that I see on the right side, and I'm going exclusive. If you want to play Call of Duty, buy Xbox. And I think that would make people buy it.
I'm not mad about exclusivity. However, when you become exclusive and it don't do good, it's only gonna hurt you. You're making your net smaller. Like Xbox has said, we're losing the console game, so let's just change the game. But Sony has clearly shown signs they're leaving solo player games, which is where they've been succeeding. So why would you become exclusive and not come back to? Are you going back to single player games? Because that's what you've been. When I think of Sony, I think solo player. When I think Xbox, I think multiplayer. When I think Nintendo, I think couch co-op.
My question would be why Nintendo. We said this before. If Nintendo and Sony gonna stay exclusive, then why are they putting their stuff on theirs and it's not being reciprocated? We can say that, but then they're not getting all their games either.
I mean, it don't have to go both ways, because I mean, sometimes if you try to go both ways, like other people, it's not gonna work for you. Just because it works for you, don't mean. Like, what if Nintendo went non-exclusive? You think it's gonna be successful? Hell no. Xbox can go exclusive because think about it, their player base. I'm sure that Xbox player has a PlayStation, or that Xbox player does have. Let's think about it. That Xbox player is gonna have two consoles, either a PlayStation or a Nintendo Switch. That Sony player, most of these Sony's players don't even have an Xbox and maybe even have a Switch. Let's be honest. Most of these PlayStation Sony players are they're like iPhone people. When they think Xbox, Nintendo, Switch, they be like, ugh, Android, which is stupid too. You know what I'm saying? But so if they gonna go exclusive, they better come with it with the next console and games. You gotta come with it, because now you making your net smaller. You making your access to players, and people, especially when stuff getting expensive, people ain't you. Oh, this game look good. Come over here and spend $2,000 on a console. But we got games coming 2 years from now. They not finna bite.
I don't know, man. For me, and I agree with almost everything you're saying, but that bottom row right there, 3 of the most popular games, people buying a console to play it. If they might already have it, but there's no way. We always talk about Call of Duty, GTA selling this much. They coming over. If you want to play Call of Duty, come buy this Xbox. Period. You want to play Minecraft, the most #1 selling game ever, come over here, man. Then you can play it. Maybe that's gonna rub some people wrong, but I'm just looking at them trying to get back in the console wars. Because how we looking at them right now, they about to be like high guard.
But see, that was the thing when the consoles were less than $600. You
Yeah.
got people with real adult money ain't
Well, they ain't budging on the Xbox, they budging on that Switch and that
they
PlayStation.
not. Let's be honest. If the Nintendo Switch 2 was $800, folks would not be buying that. I'm gonna tell you right now. Even in Japan.
I don't know.
So you dropping $800 on the Switch too?
I ain't talking about
I
myself.
wouldn't
There's
have
people
one.
dropping it.
I wouldn't have one at 800. I'll say that.
We talked about we wouldn't have one at 500.
Well, I did have one at 500.
People gonna get it anyway. I ain't buying this new Lamborghini for 280,000. And you go outside and you see
how
it.
they got us though was they announced it. The original price wasn't 500, wasn't it? They saying
It wasn't. It went up right after it released, or right before.
and then it went down to 500. That's how they got you. They made you feel comfortable with it because it was like, oh, it was about to be this. That's that tactic, boy. It's going. But hey,
I'm just saying I ain't putting my shit over there if they not doing it.
800
I'm sorry.
for sure wouldn't
Because
happen.
then what's the point of having an Xbox if you got to play on PlayStation? There's no point of even getting it. I got one downstairs and I'm sitting here like, why do I even have this when I can play it on PC or I can just get a PlayStation?
I don't know.
I mean,
man.
it ain't gonna never come off a PC, so that's gonna be the forever issue.
Well, I don't think that's an issue for them because when you turn on your PC, it say Microsoft whatever. So that's not an issue for them.
Yeah, but I'm saying
everybody
everybody
running
gonna buy
Windows.
Xboxes because they still can just play it on their PC.
Yeah, some people might be like what Deelo said though.
less
They
people.
don't want the complexity of a PC. They just want their box.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I
they
think
can
it
never
really-
have true
They can buy a
exclusivity.
Steam machine at that point.
That's why Steam and Xbox partner up right now because they're gonna have the Steam overface, Steam interface, or whatever I'm trying to say.
I think it
You know
really
what I'm trying
depends
to
on
say,
the
but-
IP and the player base. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't never bought no console because I wanted to play a game. Never. And there's a lot of people like me. Like there are more people, like I said, on Xbox and Switch that are more inclined to go to another console to play a game if they really want it than Sony are to go somewhere else. And just think about it. And we talking about exclusivity. Most of these Sony people ain't even appeased by the people they put all their coins in. They not. You got a PS5 right now. When's like BJ? You got a PS5,
Who?
right?
I'm about to say,
When's the last time you touched it?
I never owned a PlayStation.
The other day when I was playing that God of War Sons of Sparta game.
And before that, it was what? Exactly. Exactly.
Well, that's why I got it, so I can play the PlayStation games when they come out.
So you see what I'm saying? But see, like he got it for, and how long it take for
Really?
the games to come out? Like, bro, no.
I'm gonna have my hands all over it when that Wolverine dropped. I had my hands all over it.
Johnny, what you think about exclusivity?
It's nice to be a PC player, man.
Except if you like Nintendo.
I was about to say, except for you can't play. I mean, now once again, these are games that you probably don't play, but just like Deelo said,
so
if you want to play Pokemon,
if I were to buy a console, I would then be buying games for like $80 a pop these days, that sort of thing. On the PC, I'm paying $2 to $5 for most of the games that I'm playing these days, and it's a wonderful life over here. I just got to say. So I mean, I don't really have a dog in the fight because I wouldn't be investing in games anyway if I was paying that much for them. Yeah, I think these corporations are just trying to make money. Clearly, if they're pulling games to more exclusivity, that means that they're banking on a future in hardware. They're expecting greater income from their hardware sales or trying to increase their hardware sales, which I could see making sense if people are moving away from PC because things are getting so expensive, that sort of thing. But I don't know. Clearly, they think it's a good move, and we little peons have nothing to say about it except whether we're going to buy it or not.
we are little peons.
We are. However, we are the pieces that move the big machine.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I get it. I ain't got to have the best, macroeconomics when it comes to sales. However, as a consumer, I'm going to tell you when I ain't buying. And that speaks more volumes than a CEO saying, let's make this decision because in 7 years it's going to hit. 7 years, we might be in World War IV.
Please no. Please no. Please no.
And look,
All I'm gonna say to that, please no. All right, let's
Phil
get to
Spencer
this.
gone. Hell, I don't know what the gaming community gonna look like now.
Shit, who we don't know. I guess we about to find out. Try to find out. Shit, oops, my bad. Shoot, wonder what's going on. All right. Let's get to it, man. We're looking for y'all to recover, man. Let's recover. Let's
Yeah,
do this.
right.
Let's do the damn thing, man.
I had it last time.
Y'all
It
got
was a dirty
this.
win. I don't care.
Y'all got this. Let me tear off a piece of paper and let's
Don't ask
get
that
it.
question, Johnny. Don't ask that question.
It's a good question. I don't know why.
No. We're gonna start with
Somebody, I mean, you got to beat me to it, I suppose.
we're gonna start with something else.
What
An
we
intro?
start
We
with?
ready?
Did it?
Yeah,
Did it come
we
out
ready.
before 2015?
No.
Okay. Last 10 years. It's a good question. I don't know.
The cutoff needs to start going up now because at this point
We have a 10-year window now. That's good.
we need to start.
After 2015.
Yep. 2015 or later.
You know what?
Does it have guns in it?
Projectile bullets.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so in the last 10 years, how many exclusives we got for real? What? No, I probably wouldn't know.
Is this a multiplayer game?
Yes.
And you should have said, is it heavily?
Yeah. I thought about it after.
Have we mentioned this game on the show today?
Yes.
It might be High Guard, yeah.
No, it ain't.
Could be High
That'd
Guard.
be crazy.
Well,
Could be
we've
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean we've already mentioned it, yeah. So we're
We
on
really
a
didn't say a lot of games for real.
right. Yeah, I mean we've got
It
a
could
short
be
list
Call of
here.
Duty. And
Which
then
one?
with guns in it on
Which
top
one?
of it.
Which one?
And one of the ones that came out after 2015,
Mhm.
which is still a lot.
Please go down the roster. Please. I feel like Call of Duty 6 just came out and they've had to release 7.
They claim they taking a break, but we'll see.
2K
That money gonna keep coming in. They ain't taking no damn break.
Is this game like a flagship IP, like a major thing? Like would there be a cardboard cutout of this at a GameStop if you walked in there? Might be a tough
Mm.
question, yeah.
That's
let's
subjective.
rerank. Okay. Maybe to you, Tetris might be the bomb, not me. That's probably where. Okay, let's.
I think
I ain't gonna count that
I
question.
think it's safe to say you could see like a Call of Duty cardboard cutout, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's
you
I
see
guess
a
that's what
poster
I'm
on the
asking.
window with that one. You
Yeah.
definitely would see that.
It was yeah,
Okay.
I'm because we're on a hot like with these questions on a hot streak. I'm tempted to start asking wild questions, but I should hold back and we should actually lock it in. Before I start
Is this
doing
Is this a competitive playing game? Like, do people go? to
okay? That's what I was about to
competitions
ask. That's literally what I was about to ask. That's funny.
like tournament type, not like local. Like we talking about national championship type. Like Call of Duty is a national championship type of game.
So is this like one of those, like a CS:GO kind of one of those big ones?
I guess you would say that like people compete regionally, nationally.
No.
Okay, so it may Call of Duty definitely be doing that. Or am I tripping? Does Call of Duty go national? I think they do.
I've watched videos of it before, so
So-
I'm sure. I don't know if they still do, but
Probably.
I read an article today of saying why are fighting game tournaments becoming like non-existent? I don't know if that's true, but it had a ton of articles on that. I don't know. They said they were losing steam fighting game tournaments.
Yeah, the numbers be getting lower. Like Evo, the numbers be getting lower every year. Like the only game that even be getting a decent amount of applicants is Street Fighter 6. Yeah.
Storm Games did.
Is this an arena
long
shooter?
dead.
You said what kind of shooter?
And that might be not be the right word. Is it like a you drop in and whatever that's called? Like
What is
Like
it?
Battle
Like
Royale.
Battle Royale?
yeah, that's right. Thank you. Is this a battle royale game?
No.
So you
So
just
it's-
spawn together in one area, most likely.
Okay, so that rules out High Guard.
Fortnite.
And it
High
rules
Guard.
out
Argo, you
like
drop in?
Apex but it's still a battle royale.
Okay.
So that rules out High Guard, rules out Apex, rules out Arc Raiders, rules out Concord. Yeah, does it? No, I don't think it does.
No, Concord. You spawn together, I think.
Yeah, Concord was I think like a team objective shooter or whatever. I'm not sure what the actual term is.
Let's see. Is the game still playable today? Damn.
Okay, maybe it is Concord. Maybe it is Concord.
Hey.
I guess High
Was
Guard is still
there
available.
controversy regarding a sandwich about this
Damn,
game?
you such trash.
That I do not know. Give me a little
There
more
was,
on
so
that.
if it was Concord, that like the major like promotion release was like was it a sandwich or a cheeseburger or something, like a greasy burger?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Okay. I think we got it. I think
Is
we
the
got it.
game? Y'all want to go with it? Watch it be another game altogether. It's so close. It's Concord 2, y'all. Y'all didn't know? It was the early access version.
Did this game spend 8 years in development hell and like $200 million invested in it?
I think it was 400 million.
Okay.
But yeah, something.
All right.
Is
around
this
there,
game?
BJ, go ahead, BJ. Let BJ do it. Let BJ
It's
do
yours,
it.
man.
Fall
It's
out.
yours.
Is this game
Fall out.
Concord?
Yeah. You said high guard.
Concord.
I'm sorry, that's it. No, no.
I was about to
it's
say-
not.
I was about to say that. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, let me not play with it. We ain't won in a minute. Let's get this done, bro.
Yes, this
Let
is
me not
kind
play
of
with
weird,
it.
Okay,
man.
Concord. This might be controversial too. Concord looks better than Highguard, to be honest.
It kind of does.
I mean, that looks kind of fun to me right now, honestly.
Throwing a disc on the ground.
I'm on Team Revive Concord.
To me, it just looked like another shooter, just like that.
Okay, how about
back-
this?
bring
Can
back
we put a
Concord.
side by side Concord and High Guard real quick.
I'm on
Oh, we
Team
can't do that.
bring back Concord.
Then he said, "Bring
Just
it back."
throw in another 400 million and let's play the game again.
Damn.
Fix
I
yeah.
know
Throw me
it's
some of
still
that.
sitting
Then. You
around.
going-
No,
Just
no,
Just
no.
fix it with
What
another
you
just
do
another
is
400 million.
You move the money from High Guard to Concord and revive it.
This doesn't. I mean, so
I mean, yeah.
I won't say it looks great, but it looks better than Highguard.
No,
But what are we saying looks great? Like looks great based on what?
I like the art style.
that's why it's.
I also
filled
don't
in.
see people riding on horses too while they're like shooting guns and stuff.
It's no open space.
I don't want to
These
be
are
shooting
empty
no
buildings.
horses.
You can't jump on all these buildings. You can't go in all these buildings. It's just space to block bullets.
Sometimes that's all you need. Look at Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was just look.
Cause I was just about to say right now, I'm
Deelo,
looking
you're
at
talking
feeling
to-
like this a Call
You're
of
talking
Duty
to people
game.
that played Halo 1, my friend. We don't need much. We don't need much to go inside and outside to the character design looks awful. Okay, now we're
I mean, look at
now
Call of-
we're
I'll
Now we're
take
back
I'll
to it.
take High Guard's characters over Concord.
I agree with that. I remember Highguard's character design looking a lot better than Concord's. So
I think
I
Concord's
bet
characters were AI.
I bet if we took a Frankenstein build, maybe that's something to do next time. Maybe we'll pick all the pieces of Concord and Highguard and try to make a better game of the two. Because I think between the two of them, there are the pieces of a decent game, but they just had
That we
too
already
many
have.
faults between them. I bet we could Frankenstein.
All right, what was
a
our time?
decent
What was
game.
our time? 6 questions.
That might have been a
20
record,
minutes.
except for
No,
Final
I
Fantasy
think
X.
our fastest time was
No, y'all had nine
questions.
nine
Our fastest
questions.
time was Assassin's Creed.
Y'all fastest time should have been, which I once again listened to it about a year ago on the way home. That shit was funny. That shit when BJ hosted. That's what should have been y'all fastest time. Johnny had it in like one question, I believe, and then there's like, no, let's keep asking questions.
They ain't know what it was yet, bro. They ain't know what it was.
Super Meat Boy.
And all you seen was BJ start smiling like,
mystery, boy.
yeah, then it's like, all right.
It was a mystery, bro. That was a tough.
Another episode of the Gaming Now, episode 65, man. We appreciate you watching. Follow us on Instagram. Check out the YouTube videos, the shorts, TikTok, and we'll see you guys next time.